Let's see here. We will establish that there is a physical quorum present, so we will not need to have a statement of necessity for this meeting. And I'll ask if there are any requests that have been received for public comment on actionable items in this meeting.
No, there have not been.
Okay. All right. Okay. And so we'll commence our business with item number 2, which is approval of the School Bond Authority minutes from October 2, 2024 that are in your packet. Any comments, questions, et cetera, or a motion with respect to the minutes?
Move to approve.
Our motion. Now a second. All right. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll do this by a voice vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the minutes are approved. All right, our action items for today on item 3 of our agenda are approval of projects for first, the University of Tennessee, and we'll call on Austin Oakes, Assistant Vice President for Capital Projects of UT, presenting. Austin, welcome.
Good morning. Members of the authority, UT has one item for your consideration today. Our request on page 4 is for the approval of borrowing associated with a new residence hall project at UT Martin. This project will demolish the Browning Residence Hall and replace it with 2 4-story residence buildings totaling 400 beds in total and including approximately 110,000 square feet of space. We anticipate this project will cost $50 million and are requesting $49 million of 30-year TSSBA debt to support the project. The debt will be repaid using student housing fees from UTM's overall portfolio of housing across the campus. We request your approval and I'm happy to respond to any questions.
Okay, any questions of Mr. Oakes about the proposed project? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
And is there a second?
Second.
All right, we have a second. All right. And let's ask if the State Government Finance Division has any comments and has performed the feasibility analysis that's required for the project.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, we did conduct the feasibility analysis and determined that there are revenues sufficient to cover the debt service on the project.
Okay. All right. So if there are no further discussion on the matter, we'll take this by voice vote. All those in favor of the motion to adopt, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the item is approved.
Thank you,
Mr. Oakes. All right. The next item on the agenda is for the Tennessee Board of Regents regarding Middle Tennessee State University, and we have Bill Waits, Assistant Vice President, Campus Planning for MTSU. Mr. Waits.
Thank you and good morning. We have one item, and it is a request for $25,130,000 in TSSBA funds with a desired term of financing for 30 years to construct a new parking garage on MTSU's campus. The estimated annual financing charge is to be paid with revenue generated from student parking permits. The parking garage is to be located on a portion of the existing Womack Lane housing site and will provide a net gain of approximately 600 parking spaces to be used solely by MTSU students. Development of this parking garage is required due to increased demand for parking on the southeast corner of MTSU's campus. Included in the proposed scope of work is the abatement and demolition of the Womack Lane housing site that needs to be cleared to develop a parking garage project and allow space for future MTSU student housing development, including the P3 residence hall project that's currently in the RFP stage at MTSU. Auxiliary housing plant funds are included as a project funding source to cover estimated demolition cost of the area reserved for future MTSU housing development. The 243 students currently residing in Womack Lane have been notified that Womack Lane housing will be taken offline in August 2025. If these students need on-campus housing after that date, they will have the opportunity to select other housing options on MTSU's campus with an equivalent housing fee. Thank you for consideration, and please let me know if any of y'all should have any questions regarding this request.
Okay. Mr. Waits, let me ask you, what amount did you say the financing is that you seek for this? I've got $25,130,000 on the agenda here. I thought you said $135,000.
Oh, yes, sir. I probably just misspoke. Yeah. Sorry. It may just be nerves. $25,130,000.
Trying to sneak in that extra.
Okay. It's always good when the numbers line up right, you know.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes,
okay.
Sir.
So it's $25,130,000 is the amount of financing sought. Okay.
Yes, sir. And apologies for the.
All right. With that clarification, do we have a motion for adoption of this project?
moved.
Or a motion, is there a second? Second. We have a second. All right, let's ask the State Government Finance Division whether it's performed the feasibility analysis required for this project and the results thereof.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair. We did perform a feasibility analysis, and we determined that the revenues that they would be pledging would be sufficient to cover the debt service on the project.
Okay. All right, any other questions from members in regard to this matter? Seeing none, all of those in favor of the motion to adopt, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the matter is adopted. Thank you, Mr. Wade.
Thank you.
Thank you to MTSU. All right. Do we have any other business to come before the State School Bond Authority at this point?
Move to adjourn.
All right, I have a motion. Is there a second? Second. We have a second. All right. All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are adjourned. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.